I'm Carmen Santiago.
And I'm Kayla Ramos, Carmen Santiago's daughter.
I purchased my home for the first time November 9th, 2017. My prior situation before I decided to purchase my home was I was actually living, paying rent actually for 21 years in my old apartment, and every year the rent was going up and up. And I calculated it one day, calculating how much rent I paid in 21 years, I would have already had my house. So that's what brought me into purchasing my own home now.
I mean, it definitely was beneficial to actually do this now than continue just paying for somebody else's rent and paying for somebody else's mortgage.
The first time I heard about Wayfinder was actually an ad that I saw on the internet, and I wanted to know more about it. I said I need some help with my financials, and I want to get my credit in order. I knew that eventually I wanted to be a first-time home buyer, but I had to start from the beginning, which was my financial process. So I made an appointment with Wayfinders, and I took the financial classes, and I went from there. Well, at the time I didn't have any credit cards. That's number one. I had closed everything out thinking that it was all okay to do, and then I realized that through these classes that you have to have a credit card to build credit to be able to purchase your home. And it also taught me the budget. Like, you can't spend more of your weekly salary that you don't have. So it broke it down to where I had to break it down within the rent and my utility bills, and all my bills had to be paid first. Stuff that I had to save that I didn't think of before. And if it hadn't been for those classes, I probably would have never thought of purchasing my own home. But it made it much more clearer that I did need the help and I did need to move forward. And I asked questions. Like, I had all the questions that they gave me, like all the information they gave me. So I had questions when I started buying my home. I had questions for the realtor. I had questions for the banker, questions for the inspector. And I thank Wayfinder for giving me all that information. My closing, oh my God, and it was such a blessing. My closing was Thursday, November 9th. I was driving up to my new home, and I love the way I feel like so free. If I want to paint, I can paint. If I want to do whatever, I can do whatever with my home. And it's just, to me, it's giving me freedom. It's giving me like mental freedom, and just I can invite whoever I want over. If my family wants to stay, they can stay. No complaints. Nobody to tell me I can't do whatever in my house.
It's awesome because I think we've been here for just about 2 months almost, and we've had more visitors here than we ever did in our old apartment for 21 years.
Yeah.
Because Wayfinders has the way of giving you all the tools that you need, giving you that map that you need, and you're like, here's your voyage, we're here with you, But yeah, I literally was telling a bunch of people, I was like, you have to do this. Like, it's not even a question.
So Wayfinder is the way to go. The Wayfinder, I would recommend it, highly recommend it to anybody, and I have. It's a way to start. It's a great beginning, and it's just amazing.